Cookie. Sonic Oreo Big Scoop Cookie Dough Blast and Sundae.
Cookie E.
Save $300 on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses at Mermaid Mattress.
Okay, I am selfishly having a real treat today on 3+U because this morning, as you can tell, we have ditched our couch in the studio and we've headed out to a beautiful setting. We are at Fowler Brothers Furniture down just off of 4th Avenue in Chattanooga. Carter Fowler has kindly welcomed us into the store. Good to see you.
You too. Thanks for coming today.
I almost stumbled, but I didn't quite because the rebranding has happened.
That's right.
For a lot of people
That's
who've been living in this COVID world, this is a new old concept. The furniture shop is now once again Fowler Brothers.
That's right. We've been Fowler Brothers since 1885, so celebrating over 135 years in business. And this past year, we rebranded from the furniture shop and the patio shop back to our roots as just Fowler Brothers Company, home and patio.
Here's what has not changed. And you know, if you've been in Chattanooga any length of time, no doubt you have come through these doors looking for just the right item for your home. And what you're struck with, Carter, at least I am, when I come in here, is not just the real variety of selection you have, but the quality of every piece that's in this store.
That's right. Fowler Brothers has always been founded on quality. I mean, the first thing that we look at in furniture is always the quality. It's not necessarily the price or anything relevant to that. It's always about the quality. What is the best quality we can offer our customers? And then we guarantee our pricing.
You were talking with me a little bit ago. We were kind of swapping some stories of who you see in your customers and things I see. If you're around young people, especially now, 30 and down, there seems to be a real longing for a story behind whatever they're going to purchase or do. So I think that they're probably really appreciating learning from your staff what makes your pieces such quality work.
That's true.
Is that true?
It is very true. I think the younger customers and our older consumers alike, they're looking for something that's worth owning. And I think with COVID and the different experiences people have had spending more time at home, they're really analyzing things. They're looking at what they have and they're wanting the best quality they can afford.
You were telling me the other day too that you enjoy seeing generations of people come into the store because very typically you'll see a grandmother and her daughter and then the granddaughter buying her first couch.
Yes. We hear all the time. You know, an older customer telling a family member, a daughter, a granddaughter even, I remember shopping at Fowler Brothers when I was a little girl and going in the toy department or you know, talking about how their parents would take them into Fowler Brothers because, you know, back then it was more of a department store. I mean, Fowler Brothers was right downtown at 7th and Broad, next door to the Tivoli, which is the Tivoli Center today. And it was, you know, it was kind of a hallmark of Chattanooga. It was one of the special stores. I mean, there was only a few opportunities to even shop downtown.
Right. I told you, I've been in Chattanooga now almost 23 years. And when I would first begin to meet people, you know, you just as a matter of reference will say, oh, I used to work at such and such a place, or I met my husband at. And often I would hear Fowler Brothers, Fowler Brothers, but I didn't know what they were talking about. Now I do.
Yes. Well, it's interesting. You know, people even today will come in and say, oh, my father worked at Fowler's downtown and different things like that. I mean, there was, you know, Fowler's employed quite a number of people.
Well, okay, let's talk about this a little bit because what we have learned and spending some time with Carter today is that once you open up the topic of Fowler Brothers and its connection to the community of Chattanooga, you're going to be here a while because there are a lot of stories to tell, right?
It really is.
But you shared with me, well, there are two to touch on. One, though, is with you and your dad and a strong memory you have as a kid picking out a ticket, right, of a cement truck.
Yes. There's actually a photograph of my father holding me up right in front of the downtown store. We were giving away a car. They gave away the small BMW. I think it was a 3 Series white BMW. And they were selling raffle tickets. And all of the raffle tickets were put in a concrete mixing truck. I don't think it had ever been used for concrete. It was brand new. But it was in a concrete mixing truck, and the truck was spinning out front, and where the chute comes out with normally concrete, all of the tickets were coming out. My dad lifted me up, and I remember selecting that raffle ticket for the winner of the BMW.
There are lots of family memorabilia when you come through here, and as you go through the showroom, you can kind of get a glimpse through this opening of your grandfather and your great-grandfather, right?
That's correct, yes.
Obviously, the cement truck raffle ticket was for a prized possession, a BMW.
Yes.
You've got some stories to tell, though, Carter, of how your family has helped people with something far more simple, whether it was food,
Yeah.
or Christmas gifts for kids. Your family goes way back in this desire to give back to
We
this
do.
town.
Chattanooga's been a special part of our community and the surrounding areas, Signal Mountain, Lookout Mountain, and just all the surrounding areas of Chattanooga. I think I was telling you about a story that was actually published in a book, and we always talk about the story right around Christmas time because it's special, where my grandfather helped the Sawyer School on the back of Signal Mountain, which was an area that was stricken with poverty, and the children as well as the parents didn't have very much. And the school teacher literally came down to Fowler Brothers and met my grandfather, and he helped them in a way that was, you know, just carried memories for forever. And I think it's really special. I mean, toys and food and a little bit of everything.
I'll sound like I'm trying to play the violin and pull a Barbara Walters here, and I'm really not. But the thing is, you can see in talking to you how proud you get, and rightly so, of your family, right?
Sure.
People are going to walk out of your store with their Fowler Brothers sofa, chair, whatever, and you know what they're going to do, Carter? They're going to sit around their living room and they're going to tell stories about their family, and they're going to swell with pride.
Sure.
It's a give back full circle kind of thing.
Well, and it's interesting. I'm just thinking about the products that we offer are a true connection to people's lives. I mean, like this sofa that we're sitting at, having a conversation, you can imagine all the conversations that people have in their homes around a dining table. I was talking with a pastor one time, and we were looking at a dining table, and he really wanted the largest dining table that he could find for his home. He said, you know, this table is it's going to be a place where I can witness to people, I can minister to people, I can share the gospel, this is where memories are made around a dining table. I'll never forget. I was talking with Edward Audi, one of the owners of Stickley Furniture, and we were looking at a mahogany dining table, and I was telling him about one of our customers who had knocked over a candlestick and put a giant dent in it, and we had to repair it for him. And he's like, you know, Carter, those are the memories, though.
Right.
Even though you repaired it, they're going to remember that dent in that dining table forever,
So
and all the memories that go with it.
So what we wanted to do today, and you mentioned Stickley, when we come back and visit with you again soon,
Sure.
We'll focus on the Stickley brand and other brands that they have here at Fowler Brothers. But we did want to take this time today to kind of let you know the story behind the store, what you're going to experience when you come in. The furniture here is obvious. The customer service is what you would expect. It's the fun stories of the family history in Chattanooga that you might not otherwise have known. Thank you, Carter.
Thank you so much for coming.
Come shop. It's Fowler Brothers. Same location, same great furniture, everything you've always expected with their name back. Great to see you.
You too.
Same protections to drivers of motorcycles as it does to all other drivers. If you are a lover